Ram Ram everyone. Thank you for joining again for this part 6 of the Sunderkand series. Before I start the part 6, I'm going to quickly recap, review the thing that we learned in part 5. And to just say it very quickly, basically Hanuman, who was fighting off the demons at Ashok Vatika, is finally captured by Meghnath, because Meghnath used Brahmastra, which was a weapon given to him by Lord Brahma. And because Hanuman did not want to show the disrespect by destroying Brahmastra, he submitted himself to it and was captured by Meghnath and brought into Ravan's court, where there's Ravan, of course, and there are other demons, and the whole court is like full of people because they want to see the spectacle of what happens to this intruder. And so Ravan asks Hanuman, "Who are you? What do you want? How dare you come into Lanka and try to break branches and kill my demons and kill my son?" And then Hanuman tells Ravan who he is and starts talking about Ram, Lord Ram. And so I'm going to read the very last chopai that we did. I'm just going to read the translation part so that the little bit of continuity is maintained as I move on to part 6. So here we go. Hanuman continued, "I ate the fruit because I felt hungry and broke the branches just as a monkey would do. One's body is supremely dear to all, yet your wicked demons would insist on attacking me, so I had no course left but to return their blows. Still your son Meghnath put me in bonds, but I am not ashamed of being bound. I am keen to serve the cause of my Lord, and so with joined palms I implore you to give up your haughtiness and heed my advice. Think of your lineage and view things in that perspective. In any case, disillusion yourself and adore him who dispels the fear of his devotees. Never antagonize him who is a source of terror even to death, that devours all created beings, both animate and inanimate, gods as well as demons. And return Janaka's daughter at my request." And so now I'm going to move on to Sundarkand part 6. As always, I'm going to do the Lord Ram invoking Doha. Mangala Bhavan Amangalahari Dravahu Sudasarad Ajir Bihari. And I don't know if I have done a translation of this particular Doha. The translation is, "He who is the abode of all happiness and prosperity, and who removes or defeats all misery and unhappiness, he who used to dwell playfully in Dashrath's front yard, please let your heart melt for me and show me mercy. Ram Ram, Ram Ram." So let's get started. I'm going to start with the Doha today. Pranatapal Raghunayak, Karuna Sindhu Kharari, Gaye Saran Prabhu Rakhi Hain Tav Aparadh Bisari. The translation: Lord Ram, the slayer of Khara, is a protector of the suppliant and an ocean of compassion. Forgetting your offenses, he will give you shelter if you turn to him for protection. And so Hanuman is continuing telling Ravan about Lord Ram. Ramacharan pankaj urdharahu, Lanka achal raju tum karahu. Rishipulasti jasu bimala mayanka, tehi sasi mahu jani ho kalanka. Ram naam binu gira na soha, देखो बिचारे त्यागी मद मोहा. बसनहीन नहीं सोह सुरारी, सब भूषण भूषित भर नारी। राम विमुख संबति प्रभुताई, जाय रही पाई बिनु पाई। सजल मूल जिन सरितिन नाही, बरषि गए पुनि तबहि सुखाही। सुनु दस कंठ कहू पन रोपी, विमुख राम त्राता नहीं कोपी। शंकर सहस विष्णु अज तोही, सकहीं न सा राखी राम कर द्रोही. Translation. Install the image of Sri Ram's lotus feet in your heart and enjoy the uninterrupted serenity of Lanka. The glory of sage Pulastya, Ravan's grandfather, shines like the moon without any spots. Be not a speck on that moon. Speech is charmless without Sri Ram's name. Think about it yourself, casting aside arrogance and infatuation. A woman without garb does not commend herself even if she is adorned with all kinds of jewelry. The fortune and lordship of a man who is hostile to Lord Ram will eventually leave him and are as good as lost even when he acquires something new for some initial period. Rivers that have no perennial source get dried up as soon as the rains are over. O ten-headed Ravan, let me tell you, there is no one to save him who is opposed to Sri Ram. Shiva, Vishnu, and Brahma in their thousands will not be able to save you. Now there's a doha. मोह मूल बहुसूल प्रद, त्यागहु तम अभिमान, बजहु राम रघुनायक, कृपा सिंधु भगवान. Translation. Abandon your pride, which is tamoguna, darkness, as it is rooted in ignorance and is a source of considerable pain. Adore Sri Ram, the chief of the Raghus, who is an ocean of compassion. जदपि कहीं कपि अति हित बानी, भगति विवेक बिरती नयसानी, बोला बिहसी महा अभिमानी, मिला हम ही कपि गुर बड़ ज्ञानी. मृत्यु निकट आई खल तोही, लागे सी अधम सिखावन मोही. उल्टा होई ही कर कह हनुमाना, मति भ्रम तोर प्रकट मैं जाना. सुनी कपि बचन बहुत खिसियाना, बेगी न हरहु मूड कर प्राणा. सुनत निशाचर मारन धाय, सचिवन सहित विभूषण आए. नाई सीस करी विनय बहुता, नीति विरोध न मारऊ दूता. आन दंड कछु करई कुसाई, तबहि कहा मंत्र भल भाई. सुनत बिहसी बोले दस कंदर, अंग भंग करी पठई पंदर. Translation. Although Hanuman gave him exceedingly good advice, full of devotion, discretion, dispassion, and wisdom, Ravan laughed and said, "We have found a most wise guru in this monkey." Turning towards Hanuman, he continued, "Death hangs over your head, O wretch, and that is why you have started to patronize me. Just the opposite of what you expect is going to happen." Hanuman replied, "I clearly perceive that you are speaking under some mental illusion." Ravan was supremely annoyed listening to these words. He turned to the demons and said, "Why don't some of you quickly kill this fool?" As soon as the demons heard him, they rushed towards Hanuman to kill him. At that very moment, Vibhishan entered the court with his counselors. Bowing his head, he said to Ravan, "It is against the state law to kill an envoy. He must be punished in some other way, my master." Everyone seemed to agree, and then Ravan said, "All right then, send the monkey back, but mutilated." Now is a doha. कपि के ममता पूछ पर सबहि कहो समुझाई, तेली बोरी पठ बांधी पुनि पावक देहु लगाई. Translation. Ravan continued, a monkey is very fond of his tail. I tell you the secret. Therefore, wrap his tail with rags soaked in oil and set it to fire. पूछहीन बानर तह जायही, तब सठ निज नाथ ही लई आईही, जिनके कीन्हसी बहुत बढ़ाई, देखऊं मैं तिनके प्रभुताई. बचन सुनत कपि मन मुस्काना, भई सहाय सारद मैं जाना. जातु थान सुनी रावण बचना, लागे रचे मूढ़ सोई रचना. रहा न नगर बसन धृत तेला, बाढ़ी पूंछ कीन्ह कपि खेला. कौतुक कहे आय पुरबासी, मारही चरण करही बहु हासी. बाजही ढोल देही सब तारी, नगर फेरी पुनि पूंज प्रजारी. पावक जरत देखी हनुमंता, भयउ परम लघु रूप तुरंता. निबुकी चढ़ऊ कपि कनक अटारी, भई सभीत निशाचर nari. Translation. When the tailless monkey will go back, Raman is continuing right now. When the tailless monkey will go back, the wretch will bring his master with him, and I shall have an opportunity to see his might, whom he so lavishly exalted. Hanuman, on hearing these words, smiled and thought to himself, Goddess Saraswati has proved helpful to me. As per Ravan's commands, the demon started wrapping Hanuman's tail with rags. Not a rag or a drop of ghee or oil was left in the city. As they started wrapping the tail, Hanuman playfully started increasing the length of his tail. The citizens of Lanka thronged to see this fun, and they kicked and jeered at Hanuman. Hanuman's tail had now grown to a huge length. With the drums beating and people clapping, they took him around the city and set his tail on fire. When Hanuman saw the fire, he immediately took a diminutive size and slipped out of his bonds. He sprang to the attics of the gold palace, to the dismay of the demons. Now, this is Doha. हरि प्रेरित तेहि अवसर, चले मारुत उनचास, अटहास करी गर्जा, कपि बाढ़ी लाग आकाश. At that moment, impelled by God, all 49 winds began to bluster. Hanuman is the son of God, so he certainly has the power to invoke the winds. According to the Hindu scriptures, there are 49 winds under the god of the wind. Hanuman roared with a loud laugh and increased to such an enormous size that he seemed to touch the sky. देह विशाल परम हरु आई, मंदिर ते मंदिर चढ़धाई. जरई नगर भालोक बिहाला, छपट लपट बहु कोटि कराला. तात मातु हा सुनिया पुकारा, यही अवसर को हम ही उबारा. हम जो कहा यह कपि नहीं होई, बानर रूप धरे सुर कोई. साधु अवज्ञ कर फलु ऐसा, जरई नगर अनाथ कर जैसा. जारा नगरु निमिष एक माही, एक विभीषण कर ग्रह नाही. ताकर दूत अनल जेहि सिरजा, जरा न सोते ही कारण गिरजा. उलटी पलटी लंका सब जारी, कूदी परा पुनि सिंधु मझारी. Translation. Even though colossal in size, Hanuman's body seemed most nimble, and he ran and sprang from palace to palace. The city was all ablaze, and the people were at their wits' end. Terrible flames burst everywhere, and cries of citizens were heard. "O father, O mother, Who will save us at this hour? As I said, he is no monkey, but some god in form of a monkey. Such is the result of despising a noble soul. The city is being consumed by fire as if it has no master. So nobody is taking care of it. In the twinkling of an eye, Hanuman burned down the whole city of Lanka, bearing the house of Vibhishan. O Parvati, Hanuman went unscathed because he was the messenger of him, Lord Ram, who created the fire itself. He burned the whole of Lanka from one end to the other and then leapt into the ocean. And I want to quickly add here that many a times while reading Sunderkand or even the entire Ramayana that's written by Tulsidas, you will see reference made to Parvati, that is, she is the wife of Shiva. And the reason why Parvati's name comes up in the text is because Tulsidas has written Ramayana in a way that it's sort of a narration being done by Lord Shiva to Parvati. And so many a times it's like he telling her the story and calling her by her name and saying, "Oh Uma, this happened for so and so a reason," or "Oh Parvati, this happened and Lord Ram did this." So just like here when I read the translation, it says, "O Parvati, Hanuman went unscathed because he was the messenger of Lord Ram who created fire himself. He burnt the whole of Lanka from one end to the other and then leapt into the ocean." And now I'm going to do the Doha and Chaupai together for the very last part of this video. Here we go. पूछ बुझाई खोई श्रम धरि लघु रूप बहोरी जनक सुता के आगे ठाड़ भयो कर जोरी. Translation: After quenching his tale and relieving himself of fatigue, he returned to his diminutive form and stood before Janaka's daughter Sita with joined palms. मातु मोहि दीजे कछु चीन्हा जैसे रघुनायक मोहि दीन्हा चूड़ामणि उतारी तब दयु हर्ष समेत पवन सुत लयु कहु तात अस मोर प्रणामा सब प्रकार प्रभु पूरन कामा दीन दयाल बिरिदु संभारी हरहु नाथ मम संकट भारी तात सक्रसुत कथा सुनाए बान प्रताप प्रभु ही समुझायहु मास दिवस महु नाथु न आवा तो पुनि मोहि जियत नहीं पावा कहु कपि के ही विधि राखो प्राणा तुमहु हूँ तात कहत अब जाना तो ही देख ही सीतली भय छाती पुनि मोह कहु सोई दिनु सोराती. Translation: Mother, please give me some token, such as Lord Ram gave me for you. Sita unfastened the jewel on her head and gave it to the son of the wind god, who gladly received it. Sita said, "Convey my obeisance to him, dear son, with these words. My Lord is in every way sufficient." Yet, recalling your vow of kindness to the afflicted, relieve, O my Lord, my grievous distress. Repeat to him, my son, the episode with Indra's son, Jayant, and remind the Lord of the might of his arrows. And so I have a little footnote here. Whoever wants to read about Jayant, the episode with Indra's son, I'm going to quickly read it. While Rama was exiled to the forest with his wife Sita and brother Lakshman, a fatigued Rama was sleeping in the lap of Sita when a crow attacked her. The crow pecks at her twice on her feet. Rama is awakened and recognizes the crow, whose claws were dripped in blood, as the son of Indra. An enraged Rama, at the behest of Sita, picks a blade of grass and unleashes the divine weapon Brahmastra out out of it on the crow, who flees in fear. The crow flies across the universe, but the weapon follows. Turned back by Indra, the gods, and the rishis, the crow takes refuge in Ram and surrenders to him. The son of Indra requests pardon, but Ram says that Brahmastra cannot be withdrawn. So the son of Indra asks Brahmastra or it to hit his right eye, and he is left half blind. Besides Ramayana, Jayant is said to have assumed the form of crow in some stories of Samudra Manthan. A pot of Amrit, the elixir of life, emerged from the churning of the ocean by gods and the demons. The demons seized the pot, but Jayant took it from them in guise of a crow. Pursued by demons, he flew for 12 days without rest. He stopped at 4 locations on earth: Prayag, Haridwar, Ujjain, and Nasik, where the Kumbh Mela is celebrated every 12 years in remembrance of the incident. So not at Nasik, but the Kumbh Mela is actually celebrated in India for the remembrance of the incidents. And so going back to the translation, Sita continues, repeat to him, my son, the episode with Indra's son, Jayant, and remind the Lord of the might of his arrows. If the Lord does not arrive here within a month, tell him he will not find me alive. Tell me, Hanuman, how can I preserve my life? For you too, my son, now speak of going. Your sight had brought relief to my heavy heart. I have before me now dreary days and weary nights. And that brings us to the end of part 6 of Sunderkand series. I hope you learned some more in this series, and I'm going to be posting part 7 the coming Tuesday. So I'll see you all then. Ram Ram.